Ohm's law basically it starts with two points, the two node points for the one resistance is there. Now basically everybody knows the resistance. So this is the resistance, and there is a 2 points. Now we can consider the point A is here and the point B is here. So if we consider the voltage across the point A, that is the VA, and the voltage across the point B, that is the VB, and if we consider the voltage VA that is greater than the voltage VB, then there will be a voltage difference between the 2 points A and B. So we can consider the voltage difference, that is VA minus VB. This is the voltage, and as per the Ohm's law, that is directly proportionate with the current passing through this resistance. So that means obviously if the VA point is the higher potential and VB point is the lower potential, so obviously the current will be flow from higher potential to the lower potential. So this is the I current, and in electrical engineering we used to consider this is the plus and this one is the minus. So this is the basic things. This is directly proportionate. So obviously it will be VA minus VB. It will comes with a constant with I. This K constant is considered for the Ohm's law is R resistance. So our formula comes to VA minus VB equal to RI. So if you see that one, from there itself we can calculate the resistance R, that is equal to VA minus VB divided by I. So this is the basic formula for the Ohm's law, and here for the Ohm's law we have to consider during this measurement, if you go and do the practical in anywhere, then that times your temperatures should be constant and pressure also should be constant. So this is the resistance. Now like this way you can calculate the resistance. So this is all about the Ohm's law. Now comes to the resistance point of view. Suppose if you have a two resistance that is in connected in the series. So consider R1 resistance and the R2 resistance. Then you can consider this the R1, R2, or maybe you can consider the another resistance is the R3. Then we consider this all these three resistance that are connected in series. We say it's a series connection. Series. And for series we say we can make an equivalent resistance. That means what is the equivalent resistance? Instead of three resistance R1, R2, R3, if we replace and if we put a one resistance R equivalent, both behave equally. So that means if instead of three resistance we put only one resistance. So R equivalent, that is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So this is the all about the basic of your the series circuit. Now comes to the normal, the parallel circuit. If you comes to the parallel circuit, if this one is a parallel R1, R2 and R3, we consider three resistance R1, R2 and R3. This is parallel. So in everywhere currents are divided. One current is entering here, and that is divided into the three parts, but again the same currents will comes here. So whatever current is entering, whatever current is leaving, all are same. So now here if we put R equivalent, so R equivalent, the formula comes like that: 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is the parallel connection. for our resistance that is in parallel. So this is all about the basic principle of the Ohm's law and how you can know the Ohm's law and the two voltage different voltages there. The current will be passing through the higher potential to the lower potential, and this is the basic resistance formula, how you can make the resistance. So now I have an equation. Suppose this is a resistance, and here R is given, and here the voltage is 5, and here the voltage is 3, 5 volt and 3 volt, and here the current is passing 1 ampere. Then if anyone asks you what about the resistance, value of the resistance, so the value of the resistance R, that is equal to higher potential minus the lower potential divided by the current. So the resistance is 2 ohm. This is all about our basic. In the next class, we are going to start the different current dividers and voltage divider laws for our resistor circuit. And in the next class, we are going to take. So this is a small class, but slowly you can going to understand how we are gradually enter into the basic electrical engineering, and gradually we enter to the higher depth of the electrical engineering. Then we comes to the again in electronics engineering also. So this is the basic class. Then we will comes to the different laws and the different theorem that applied for the circuit theory. So this is all about this is series circuit R1, R2, R3. This is series circuit. This is a parallel circuit R1, R2, R3. This is the basic circuits. Later we'll go with a complicated circuit and how to solve this all the circuits. So thank you for watching.